enjoy yourself here. You why?
What make the youth them so dark, so they don't make with no heart, wrong talk and a gun spark. What make the youth them so dark, so they not take no talk, wrong talk and a gun spark. What make the youth them so harsh, so they not take no talk, more money than the bigger gun than the sword. Them me put up and pass with the flick of them arm and guns free move wall, look like something from Mars. Look the bling around them make look like some falling stars. Y'all only one bad man, that's where them balls, so them heart get cooler than the middle of the north. Their face are mask, them a move like the talk.
Nobody now support the kids them like me right now. We no kill youth, we are build youth. Big old man who know me attack too. We are build youth, no we no kill youth. Big man who know me attack too. Send the youth them go to school, make them learn, set them brain at the real world then too. Not the one where man a pushing on your hand and tell you if you kill a next man, my G that the wrong. Ooh, that me know I'm not me, cause that me know for sure. Everything where me reap so far, I me grow. On the league board, me up the top score. I'ma not stop right, yeah, something I go give them more. Hey, hey, what we say?
Warrior energy, warrior nation, yeah. One bag of looting and shooting a guan. We you them a dead when I blow no storm. No sound, no alarm, you no see where I gone. I kill with one another. Ooh, we are harm. See John Tom Gun, him son name Sean. One generation away from the land. Pity you a study up your eyes and chaser. Study figure dance in a jeans and blazer. Youth in a say your meds want change. That's for eraser. School of a chaser. Don't like books, you look for a trader. Bill great, don't build failure. A calamity, the little you them head get giddy. Now seek work, them a seek out iniquity.
Wagwan family, welcome back to Come Back with Chat. You don't know? It's your girl Links here in the building alongside at God Bless, don't stress.
You can't stress.
Where did you come up with that? Like, I'm
I had some crosses that was messing with me, and I just, you know what? Just had to change every. God bless, don't stress. It's like a reminder.
I like that. I really do like that.
It's a reminder.
I'm quite impressed by that, actually.
Thank you. Especially for me, I like it.
Yeah. Woo! All right, so you know how we always start it. We do our shout outs. I'm going to shout out Boom Blast, Dollar D, Shaky, 50, Bryken, H2O, the whole Gen X family. You don't know Zozo, Chef, Dre, Zolja, the whole family. You don't know because big up yourself on outside, south side, east side, west side, uptown, downtown, round town, Eglinton, St. Clair, Jane Street, Western Road.
With the everywhere. Crazy.
CP Hood 24. Shout out to family for the pretty drink then. Yes, cause sorry. Big up Mama Steph, Den, Carter, Mamie, Coda, Fry Eye, Chitu, Homie, my whole 61st family, Skeep, Natch, Fresh. Big up Jenna, big up everybody. Zozo, big up yourself. I think I already said that. Sometimes I have to write it down, quite honestly, because
I think we should do that.
I don't want to leave anybody out.
And then, and it feels like half these names I don't remember until you say them. Being honest.
Wow, so what's the topic of today? Because let's not bore these people. The straight truth. Why does the government seem so secretive? And why aren't we finding new ways to improve our natural resources? And we also want to talk about the Governor General. What's his name? Julian Payette. Julian Payette.
Julian Payette.
Yeah. So we also want to talk about the Governor General of Canada resigning. And we have some different beliefs on that. We're going to do all that right after the break, right here on Come Make We Chat.
You guys have
All ganja, baby, all ganja, man.
Give me the candy kush. I make me smoke it till me eyes them red. Give me the candy kush. I make me smoke it till me eyes them red. I got me like, I got me like beef and broccoli. I got me like beef and broccoli. I got me like.
Yes, family, shout outs to Royalty Rolling Papers, our favorite sponsor, hostess with the mostest.
Can we really say that he's our favorite though? Because think about it, other sponsors might get mad. He's our favorite, today, and just won't tell nobody. He's
for today, they're our favorite because they're running a contest. And they've been giving away prize packs. So the first person to hashtag Come Make We Chat, the way we spell it, to genx2020@gmail.com, email's right there on the bottom, will win a prize pack from our sponsor, Royalty. See, they give me a t-shirt now. They have a lot of things to give away. And I'm quite happy now. Because you're not allowed to participate. You cannot participate in it.
I'm not participating. I'm doing it for my cousin. You got me.
Wow. Anyway, so shout outs to Royalty. Hashtag Come Make We Chat to genx2020@gmail.com and you will be able to win the prize pack. Now, what is up with our government? Why does it seem that our government is so secretive, cuz?
Because the less they feel as though the less we know, the better.
I mean, I did some research recently. Everybody knows I'm always looking things up, right? And I want to find out statistics, Canadian statistics, not just any statistic, right? So one of the statistics that I looked up is the teen pregnancy rate in Canada. And the statistics that I got, it's weird, and I'll show you. So I'll click on this first one here, which is the adolescent fertility rate 2000 to 2020. Note, 2000 to 2020. And it says, in the U.S., so right away, we have to compare to the U.S., right? In the U.S., shifts in racial and ethnic composition of the population increases poverty, the growth of abstinence-only sex education programs at the expense of comprehensive programs and changes in public perception and attitudes towards both teen and unintended teen pregnancy are all suggested reasons for the sudden increase in teen pregnancies, which we don't care about America, but anyway. It's obvious things and times and situations affect things, right? Okay. Teen pregnancy in Canada has dropped, declining 36.9% between 1996 and 2009. Trends in teen pregnancy, and so on and so on and so on. So this website is called the Health of Canada's Children and Youth. Note, it is not Statistics Canada. which is the point I wanted to get to, not actually whether there's a rise or drop. And I go to the Statistics Canada page, and the results that I get, teenage pregnancy portable document, okay? Where is the statistics? Like, it's telling me how many people, how many teens are pregnant, but notice it's only telling me from 1997. These are like, so Statistics Canada, you can't type into Statistics Canada how many teen pregnancies are there in Canada. So let's see what else I tried to, so I tried to, how many citizens are killed by the police in Canada, right?
Oh boy.
Because I'm just trying to do research for certain topics. It's not that,
No, I'm saying oh boy because if you really can't get that information, it's scary. It's scary.
So there's a list by Wikipedia, but it doesn't include everything. And I think they stopped it, if I'm not mistaken, a few years ago. So I'll just show you the Wikipedia list. They stopped keeping track. Wikipedia list stops. Stops in October of 2030, right? And am I to assume that Wikipedia is better at gathering statistical information in Canada than Stats Canada?
Absolutely not, because you can change it on Wikipedia.
Where is the statistics from Stats Canada? I mean, what's going on? And I searched all of these. Police brutality. There's no statistics from Stats Canada on these things. And then I said, okay, let's see if the court system is transparent, you know, because this is a first world country, right? So I Googled Supreme Court Canada live stream. And let's just open the first one up. No live streams. But you can...
Well, there wouldn't be any right now because court's not in session. Everything's by phone.
Yeah, but there never was. We as Canadians love to compare ourselves to America so much, right? But you would think in this day and age we would have court on TV. I mean, just like they do in the States, seeing who the criminals are and what's going on. And nope, even on this list here, it doesn't give you a video. It gives you a rundown of the case, what happened. There's no video. There's no evidence to see what goes on in our courtrooms on a day-to-day basis. You know?
But that's only for Supreme Court or all courts?
Look at the subjects in Stats Canada, because this is actually the Stats Canada website. So you have census, Canada, province or territory. It just seems like there's not enough information there. If you only have a few thousand of whatever you have here. I mean, what do you have here? Where's the information? And why are you still in business if you're not even providing the information that we as Canadians need, which is basic statistics, right? Sorry, folks, that's for a different conversation there. But yeah, what's going on? Quite frankly.
He's a lady. Whoa. He's a lady.
We're not even there yet. But I mean, it just seems like everything our government does is in secret. The police services, how they operate is in secret. Parliament, how they operate is in secret. We only hear about things after they're done or after they've been proposed. And we need to get back to the point where we hold them more accountable for these things. I say that all the time, and I think we honestly need to. Look at Stats Canada. I brought it up last week. I just wanted to jump back on it because, again, there were some topics I was trying to find, and it's not available. What the hell kind of statistics is that? I mean, it's impossible for me to go back and find every case that's ever happened if it's not published. You know, it's only the published cases.
And court records are supposed to be public knowledge.
Unfortunately, not all of them.
Public
a lot of them
records
aren't.
or whatever.
A lot of people ask that their court records be sealed right at the onset. So that's another thing I found out that was a little bit disturbing as well. But anyway. We're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna come right back. Shout outs to Royalty, shout outs to Green World, shout outs to Chill Vodka, and the Taxman, all of our sponsors out there. You don't know, we'll be right back finally.
All ganja, baby, all ganja, man.
Give me the candy kush. I make me smoke it till me eyes them red. Give me the candy kush. I make me smoke it till me eyes them red. I got me like, I got me like beef and broccoli. I got me like beef and broccoli. I got me like beef and broccoli. I got me like, got me like, got me like.
Piece of cushion, piece of cess. Put them together, say the two of them are the best.
Beef and broccoli. I got me like beef and broccoli. I got me like. Give me the candy kush. I make me smoke it till me eyes them red. Give me the candy kush. I make me smoke it till me eyes them red. Weed and broccoli.
Oh.
The things we talk about on commercial breaks.
Yeah.
True story.
So yeah, coming up next. This is the next topic. We need a gavel. We need like one of them. Why
Order
aren't
in the
we?
court.
Yeah. Order in the court now. Stop all these noise.
On Africa, this.
Yeah,
Canada,
that's
we're
true.
there.
We're in Canada. So we're
Queen's English, yeah? Okay,
we're
let's do
supposed
this now.
We're supposed to speak properly
Chip, chip, cheerio.
and pronounce all of your consonants.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'll be talking like this for the rest of the show.
So the next topic on hand, you want to introduce it?
No, you can. I'll do the drums.
That is an awful drum. Is there a drum roll? Like who? I think I got a drum roll. No, I got a drum roll here somewhere. Don't worry. I'll find it. Where's my drum roll? Give me the drum roll. Hold on. There you go.
There we go.
Why aren't we finding new ways to improve our natural resources? In this day and age, in such a technological era, When, we're so smart at science and this and that, why are we still destroying the earth? Why are we still destroying our waterways? Why are we still fucking up the planet? What's going on? Come make a talk. Come make a chat. Feel free to call in and chime in on any of our conversations below. The link is right in the bottom down here. Why aren't we finding new ways to improve our land and our earth and our water? Like, what many of you may not know is that the government of Canada is selling their water, their natural springs. I think they've already sold it. And I think Nielsen is the company that bought it.
Nielsen or Nestle?
I'm pretty sure it's Nielsen. Nielsen or Nestle. One of them thief them. One of them anyway. I don't know. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong out there in chat world. But when your government starts selling your water, there's a reason for that, no? Either it's damaged or they plan to drive up the cost. It's just like land when they increase the land in certain areas, or they drive people out or whatever. It's to increase costs. And notice a bottle of water used to be 25 cents,
right?
Mm-hmm. The government is selling the water. Pay attention. Why is our waterways so dirty? Why are proper English. Why are our waterways so filthy? It's a number of things.
There's not enough people to clean it. It's a
number of things. People throw anything in the toilet, number one.
Yeah.
People throw anything in the toilet. One of the Facebook users says, because the rich care more about money, improvement would take away the money. Amen.
Facts.
Praise the Lord.
Facts. Facts.
You're absolutely right. It's because the powers that be, the government, they don't give a shit about the earth. They don't give a they care about money. And they care about how much money they make. And unfortunately, if you don't make them money, then they don't care about you.
So what happens when they wipe out the future? Because technically, by trying to kill us off,
the way they're thinking is that I won't be here to have to worry about that.
Okay, but your children's children may be here.
Not my problem. I won't be here to have to worry. That's filthy, stinking rich, right?
Kill off your legacy, sir. And madam.
Our waterways are contaminated. Please remember Fukushima, which is what I want to show you guys right now, family. Just give me 1 second here and let me pull it up. Just a second, family. There we go. Radioactive fish near Fukushima. Fukahola, that's what they should call it. Fukushima is a good name, but suggests ongoing contamination. Okay, it's still oozing out nuclear energy into the sea, into the water, and what we need to remember is that we all share one waterway. Mm-hmm. And as my Facebook user suggests, illness has made so much money. That's why cures can't find. Exactly. And them not try neither, brother.
And then the cures that they claim they're finding, or the vaccines that they're finding, are just making us sick. Look upon the lady will go upon national TV.
Go ahead. Taking the COVID vaccine. I mean, what we have to realize is that nuclear energy, and I think one of the scientists who worked at this plant said that this is the devil's work. We have no idea what we're gonna do, how to stop this. So it seems that you all know how to turn the nuclear energy on, but you don't know how to turn it off. And in event of a disaster, you don't know how to contaminate it. So I found this on scientificamerican.com. I'm not going to go through the article. As you see the title here, radioactive fish near Fukushima suggest ongoing contamination even up to October 25th, 2012, which I assume was a few years after. Bear in mind, it's still leaking nuclear waste into the waterways now, so it's not done. And again, this was one of the searches that I did was abnormal fish near Fukushima, and you will see
what are the uglies
some
in
of
there?
the pictures of how the fish are being affected by this.
You could have never sell me that in a supermarket.
I'm sure there's somebody out there who will buy it. And what you need to bear in mind is that it's still oozing radioactive waste into the waterways. They haven't fully contained it. They don't know how to contain it. It's what we're told. And that's just point blank, period. I can manage. What is wrong with these people? Leave me alone now. What is wrong with these people here? Okay, save privacy. Get out of here. So this is March 11th, which is just a couple years after that. The pictures of worried fishermen. And this, this is recently. This was done last year, September. And they're still worried about the contamination from 2011, I believe it was, right?
Yeah.
They're still concerned about the fish not being safe. Millions of, I mean,
so like you for them,
and we're eating it. You know,
not me. I don't eat fish.
That's the crazy thing. So there's several articles on this. Shout out to Golden Gate Express organization. That's where I got my receipts for on this one. There are things that we can do, family.
You don't see that big title? Don't eat the fish. They're contaminated.
I'm sorry. There are things that we can do to protect ourselves from these toxins.
Like
trying to clean up your waterways and protecting your environment and being aware of the things that you put into the water system. The best way to clean up your water is with lily, what do they call those? Water lilies. You know those big plants with the brown pod on the end?
Lily pads?
Yeah. Those actually remove pollution from the water.
Can you just go into a store?
And so Facebook user is just letting us know that you have to have an alkaline balanced diet.
Well, don't go full alkaline, please.
Stay away from the acidic foods, GMOs.
That's how one of our cousins died.
It's impossible to die from going on an alkaline diet. That makes your body actually immune to infection and illness.
He had cancer, and doing an all alkaline diet on that is not always good.
So he was trying to cure it, but then you can't just assume that the foods alone will cure you. You have roots and herbs that are dedicated to the cancer cells to help dispel whatever phlegm or mucus is being built in the body, as well as repair those cells that may be cancerous or clotted or tumorous or whatever what is it, malignant or...
Apple a day keeps the doctor away.
And we totally don't believe that global warming has anything to do with what's going on. I'm just gonna plug in my Facebook.
Don't we
here.
though? Because, yo, how much does anybody want to bet that because now that it's flu season, these COVID numbers are gonna go skyrocket?
Well, we already know that COVID is a pandemic. Okay, this is not a regular. It's a disease. Yes, it exists. Yes, but it is overemphasized and created to help control the population, much like with the GMO foods and the chemical engineering of foods, like our Facebook user is suggesting. They have also developed ways to put RNA, which is micro, what do they call that? I'm drawing a blank, but anyway, it's basically technology. It's basically technology. It's like micro, I can't remember the name right now because I'm drawing blanks. But it's definitely a technology that's being put into food. So don't think if they can put artificial intelligence or technology into your vaccines, don't think for a minute they can't put it into the food. They definitely are doing that as well. This is why you find a lot of people are being born with certain defects, especially within certain communities, because they found a way to genetically segregate which species or which race or which genetic gene pool they want to target.
So people, all that means is this: summertime come, make sure you no grow no cabbage, no carrots, no tomatoes.
And please make sure the seeds that you buy are not GMO seeds. Make sure you buy natural seeds. When you get food and the food is good, keep those seeds. And you know when you get a orange and it's ripe, or you get the grapes and it's ripe, keep the seeds. Don't buy seedless. That's modified.
I knew someone who actually grew watermelons this summer.
Yeah, you could grow anything here if you plant at the right season. And if you have a solarium or a sunroom, you definitely can grow pretty much all year round. Certain things. Some things do need more sunlight than others, but definitely. And as my Facebook user, I can't see your name, but definitely RNA manipulation kills insects. It is also being used to designate certain cultures, races, and to attack their gene pool as well, if you didn't know that, user. So they are definitely advancing in that technology, but they're not advancing in the simple things of like just regular good old-fashioned good food. They claim they need to control the population, but honestly, there's more than enough. There's more than an abundance of everything in this world for who is here or who is to come. Or am I talking crap here? Am I talking shit?
Nope.
Shout outs to this Facebook user out there. Big up yourself. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come. Do you have anything else you want to talk about on this topic? I pretty much said everything I wanted to say. Actually, I did have one more thing. I also wanted to talk about all these buildings and condos. I was watching some documentaries, and a friend of mine had mentioned to me that there's this one documentary where it's like all of these condos, it's a scam. Half of them are empty. All these buildings you see going up, it's like a scam. They just are trying to show something that doesn't really exist. The illusion of...
Oh, they're trying to make it... That. Let me tell you something.
But they're empty.
Because those people, they run the drug game, Zine. It's a power thing.
Not
Think
only
about
that,
power.
it's a hack kind of thing. But my thing on that relates to this topic was that all of the sand that you're using to build these places come from the Caribbean Sea. Sand, it's Caribbean sand that makes cement, that makes glass, and it just...
Sir, what would the deal?
Also, my Facebook user is saying infertility in humans from some of these food types. You're absolutely right, T. Thanks for tuning in, Mama. It's absolute craziness. They're also taking the sand from the Caribbean Sea. So if you notice a lot of flooding within the Caribbean, the more sand you take, you have no land, the water rises. So be prepared for that. Still selling gravel and cement, and it's only really one typical sand that makes that. So just so you all know, it's only one world we have, one water, one land. When it done. Certain resources, we need to start growing them instead of taking them from the earth.
You guys can make man-made stuff. Go make some man-made sand.
Definitely.
It's only science, right? You guys have whole heap of science in the government.
Definitely.
Now this stuff makes me mad. Like, you have whole heap of scientists in the government. Before you guys take some sand and find out what's in it and rebuild your own, you guys want to take from other people's you guys are disgusting.
Well, it just goes to show that something that we say all the time on this show is that the government doesn't give a shit about us. We're the minority, they're the majority, and we don't matter, right? We're going to come back. We're going to leave this topic. Always feel free to call in if you want. The number's right there on the bottom of the screen. I always try and fit my hand in the screen, but it's right there on the bottom left of the screen. 647-695-1903. If you want to call in and give your opinion on this topic, feel free to do so. We're going to take a break, and then we're going to move to the next topic, which is the Governor General resigning in Toronto. Man, it's
oh boy.
There's so much stuff. Sometimes we need like extra time to prepare to start the show. Well, she's represents Toronto too, Canada. She's the Governor General.
Well, he's no longer the Governor General.
We're gonna talk about all that.
I know. You know where I seen him before? After this commercial break.
Oh my goodness. We'll be right back, family. You don't know. Bless up.
Yo, them youth are evil and harsh. Hey, madly. But a dub's over gun when the people want. Yo, full dry yourself, dude. You why? What make the youth them so dark so they don't make with no heart, wrong talk and a gun spark? What make the youth them so dark so they not take no talk, wrong talk and a gun spark? What make the youth them so harsh so they not take no talk? More money than the bigger gun than the sword. Them me put up and pass with the flick of them arm and guns free move wall look like something from Mars. Look the bling around them make look like some falling stars. Y'all only one bad man and that's where them balls. So them heart get cooler than the middle of the north. Their face are mask, them a move like the talk.
Yes, family, we are back. Shout outs to Teresa Burke tuning in the Facebook room. Big up Paula B. You don't know Paula too much. All of me Amani family them. You don't know Tandy B, Shani B. Anybody to shout out there, cuzzo?
No.
You know so shit on bad though. Anyway.
You know what? Alright. No. Shout out to my crew at work though. We're not gonna
big
call
up the
no
work
names.
squad.
Big up the work squad. Hey.
Deuces. How y'all doing out there?
We stressing at work.
So yes, big up yourself, T. You don't know we love you, mama. And she's stating that millions need to stand up for our earth and our freedoms and our rights.
Yes.
And I loved it. Did I tell you I love you now?
If I tell you, say I love you.
You definitely brought a tear to my eye because I've been trying to tell
But
people that
right.
for forever. We need to stand up for our rights. The government doesn't have the right to lock us up.
Here's the problem. We need to find, or no, let's say that better. We need to, as individuals, be the Rosa Parks, the Martin Luther Kings, the Black Panthers, the Malcolm X of this generation.
Okay, but can we do that and not get dead though?
I mean, we can try. I'm not willing to
Rosa
risk my
Parks
life.
didn't die, but
May she rest in peace. She was on me. Maya Angelou.
I'm willing to stand up for justice. I've always said that, and I've always kind of been a little bit out there in my in my beliefs and so forth. And I just think that we need more backbone.
We need justice.
We need justice. You're welcome, sweetheart. Big up yourself. We need more backbone. We need to be firm in what we believe and stand up for what we believe and address those in political power about what we disagree with.
Didn't Bob Marley do a song about that?
Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Hey. That's how I know we're related. Something is wrong here. So we're gonna move on to the next topic, and the next topic is, let me see if I can find my receipts. Everybody wants to see receipts nowadays, and I gotta be bringing my receipts for every
why
topic.
Why want to see receipts, and when I left the store, I dashed them when gonna stop it. Oh, you can't even.
I'm begging you, please do not break the table.
You need to stop it, so hello, stop it now. If you want to see receipts, make sure you keep your own.
So this one.
I beg you.
I have to show that what I'm saying is true now. First of all, the Governor of Canada, the Governor General of Canada, resigns amid reports of a toxic workplace. So apparently this bitch is toxic. Okay? She be going, hold on a second now. She be going on hurling insults at all of her employees, disrespecting them all up on her diva-ness. What's her name? Julie Payette. I'm not even going to read this article because as you know, here on Come Make We Chat, we know they have to chat about this. Girl, you have to quit long time because we know you're not doing nothing. Right? At the end of the day, what we want to talk about is Julienne Payette, him or herself. That's what I want to talk about. Open up this here, because I'm looking at this woman. And I'm like, are you sure? No.
Can we find younger pictures of this creature?
Hold on now. Are you for real now? Is this a joke? Is this a joke now? What is going on here? I mean, I'm trying to... Hold on.
She's the Governor General?
The Governor General of Canada. The Governor General of Canada.
Isn't that... Wait. Dumb moment. Don't blame me, because I don't really... That's who, like, prosecutors and shit answers to. Basically, no?
I'm glad you see now. Okay,
wait,
so...
No, I got more questions.
Okay.
I'm right about that, right?
The whole country of Canada answers to this person because she or he is the representative of the Queen here. And even though we like to believe we're free in Canada, we still are run by the Queen, which is why she has her representative here to make sure that we behave according to her law.
And not even your damn representative can behave
so
themselves.
This
You're
is
wickedy.
Julie
In
Payette. Now, I don't know if y'all can see what I'm seeing here, but I'm looking at this forehead and I'm looking at the hairline, and why does it look like homeboy has on a wig? Like, not even a good one.
That's a
That's
lean
one of them
lace front.
tired old
No.
1980s
Why
high.
do you have to show this picture? Because that's a lean lace front. Look at the
Where
right side.
That is lean.
That is lean.
Oh,
look how this
gosh.
part's way far up compared to this
Come
side.
now, I'm asking hold on there. Now this picture here, this is the one that got my attention, because if you cover, and I don't want to do this, I don't want to be mean now, but if you cover the long hair. Just take your two hands and put it up against the screen and just cover the hair and just look at the little flip over and the face.
Just cover the sides.
Just cover the two sides and just look at the face and the hair on the top. Tell me, say that I want woman. Huh?
Well,
this is just my opinion now. Huh? Julianne Payette or Julie Payette. Look, this is perfect now. Look at this one.
Listen, the government needs to be progressive.
Nasa, take your hands and put them to the side now. And just look at the face and the top of the hair.
The government's trying to be progressive.
Oh my goodness. Oh, beautiful. Look at this now. Look at this. I mean, wow.
Yo, why does Trudeau look like he's saying, yo, I can't wait to fuck this man in the ass?
I'm so done with you right now.
Don't deport me. Yo. Oh.
I'm so done with you right now.
No, you don't see it in his eyes? He's like his father.
Thank you for your comment there, Teresa. We need to rise above their divide and conquer tactics. That's what stops so many from standing together.
Absolutely.
You're absolutely right. But in our opinion, this is a
takes
dude.
After his father's.
Julian, oh my God, like right here, you could, I don't know.
Yo, she's trying to do the baby hairs.
Why are you even doing the comb over? Like, what is this? You're trying to hide your hair now.
She doesn't want you to see the tracks.
Okay.
The tracks.
Oh. Okay. I'm done.
She did a better job
like,
here, though.
I'm totally convinced.
This is ridiculous.
This.
Yo, but her stimulus is
that has nothing to do with whatever. We just found it funny. Like, I can't picture. This does not look like any woman I've ever saw in my life. You know.
That's because we don't go downtown much.
Natural born woman I've saw in my life.
I'm done.
By the way. Anyway, family, you know it's that time of the show now.
It's that time of the show.
Where we move along. There's another
forget.
story I wanted to mention to you. But I can't find it. So we're gonna bring it up on Thursday. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get to the point where we wrap up with our COVID update, right? And this is, from Statistics Canada.
You nerdy proofs to them are fraud.
This update here comes from Statistics Canada. Did you hear that, family?
Fraudulent.
I just can't believe it. Wow, you guys actually have the statistics on something. But I'm going to assume most of it is done throughout the world and not only by Canada, because we suck at it, obviously.
Jeez.
First off, in Ontario, 262,000 cases. Just about the same amount we had the other day, no?
Yeah. Basically.
5,854. I guess they put 43 on it because it looked bad if you have 1,900 additional cases and only, 0 deaths. So we have at least 43 deaths, right? Then now let's move on to total cases in Canada. We have 757,000 cases, right? I forgot. In Ontario, there's no recovered cases. So of the 5,854 that died, the other 161,400 and whatever people still have it, right? So of that now, in Canada, we have 757,000 cases, 678,000 recovered, 19,403 deaths. I don't know, maybe I don't know math, but
You're not up.
let's say 20,000 deaths plus 678. That's 698. Still doesn't equal 657. Anyway, 757, whatever. 100 million cases worldwide. Woo, 4 million over the weekend. Wow. 55 million recovered. 2.1 dead. That's only about 57 million. The rest unaccounted for. The rest unaccounted for. Well, as we know, the bullshit magnet goes off again.
As always, dear Trudeau, do a press conference for once, being truthful with the people that voted for you, your constituents.
Facts.
That's why I didn't vote for your ass. I don't vote at all.
And the last story of the day is kind of a sad event. As you all know, one of our promoters here in the city died in Jamaica recently. She went for a visit and was murdered. Some say she was scammed by a real estate agent down there, and apparently the guy that she was dating has killed her. 43-year-old Markham woman, Tasha Antoine. Everybody knows her as
Latoya.
oh sorry, everybody knows Tasha Antoine. Her sister described her as a good friend. Latoya Alcindor as a vibrant person, and we want to just send our condolences out to her. She died in Jamaica. She was stabbed to death.
Lord have mercy.
There's a lot of crazy things going on, and I'm not going to focus on the story because we don't know fully what's going on, but we do know that she is dead. Shout outs to Toronto CTV News.ca. That's where we got this visual that you're seeing right here from. People know her as Toy Toy. We're going to take a quick moment of silence just to show respect.
Absolutely.
Yes, family, you don't know. Rest in peace, mama. We love you. Big up yourself. Jano. Didn't have to. It shouldn't have happened. And
People just want to go home to enjoy themselves and do what they gotta do.
People
run
need
business
to
and all
understand that it's not easy here in foreign. You know, some of the work that we do, some of y'all don't want to do. Some of the weather we have to work in, some of you can't work in. Just put your hand in the freezer. It's 5 degrees colder than that here, 10 degrees colder than that here, 20 degrees colder than that here sometimes. Your freezer stop at 0. Them country I go a minus 23, minus 33, minus 11, minus 5, minus 10.
Here's the problem. You guys feel as though people come up here and get big house and big cars and all these things that they have it up. No. Life may not be gutter like, I'm not gonna say gutter. Life may not be bad like Jamaica.
When you have a decent job and you apply yourself and you spend your money wisely, anybody can achieve or build themselves to a level of success here. And it doesn't take long. Once you've been working your job a certain amount of time, you get credit. You can get your house. You can get a loan. You can get your car. most people in foreign live off of credit. It's very few people you see take hard cash and buy anything. And that's what people need to know. They work themselves into the position where they're able to buy these things and do these things. And for you to want to take advantage of them based
ridiculous.
on whatever idea you have or fantasy you have that it's easy and guts and glory. Nothing grows here 24/7. There's no food growing here 24/7. Unless it's livestock.
Listen.
And that, once it's terminated, is done. If it doesn't reproduce, then you have no more, right? So people need to understand that here in these foreign countries, it's pretty much just the same type of living as it is in the Caribbean. Rent is high, jobs pay cheap, and
we don't need justice, and we need justice too.
The only difference is there may be more crappy jobs available here that you could work yourself up in, but you're breaking your back on the onset. And if you don't come up with any skills or trade or take on any skills in trade, then your chances of getting that job, that good paying job that you want, get a little less unless you're a highly savvy entrepreneur. Simple.
Life up here is not a bed of roses like some people may have made you believe. Maybe it was a bed of roses for them, but not every person is the minority. Okay? Majority of us come up here and blood clot struggle.
Unless you're born into wealth, anybody that has to work for their dollar appreciates the value of a dollar more when you have to work in an extremely cold climate. I'll just leave that there.
You guys will freeze up your balls up here.
And more than that, I'll tell you, boy. You don't know, family. I think that's the end of this episode of Come Make We Chat. We're always there talk the thing them when nobody no want talk about. This is one of them Come Make We Chat, Come Make We Talk, Come Make We Chat. And let me just say that this Sunday, coming up is the all-female bad gal edition of Bus. And I must say, I'm going to be performing on it. And I see a whole list of amazing female artists that are lined up to perform on this as well.
I'm trying to be on the next one, though. I'm just saying. Look out for that EP.
Yeah, Big Mama coming out soon.
No.
Boom.
No. Manager, we need to discuss this.
So first of all, shout outs to Biggs 4000, shout outs to Yellow Black Moon. I am so amped up about this. I know there's a lot of talented women coming out to show their skill. Shout outs to Chizzy Bashment. Big up yourself, mama. We sending our love your way. Again, we want to say rest in peace, Toya. Toy. What do you want to say, mama?
Boy, the violence just needs to stop.
2020 was a sick year, and let's not make 2021 the same. Let's make 2021 about love and togetherness and peace and unity. And you don't know, family, we are talking about the thing them when nobody no want to talk about. Some people need to shape up them heart, man. I come make we chat, man.
You're too dirty.
Yeah, man. See you next Thursday. See you on Thursday. Come make we chat. Yeah?
Warrior energy. Warrior nation, yeah? One bag of looting and shooting a guan. We you, them a dead when I blow no storm. No sound, no alarm. You no see where I go on. I kill with one another. Ooh, we are harm. See John Tom done. Him son name Shan. One generation away from the land. Pity you a study up your eyes and chaser. Study figure dance in a jeans and blazer. You didn't see your meds want change. That's for eraser.